I spent one day filming a case study for a client, one day, and that single video landed them a £300,000 contract. Now, before you think this is some sort of clickbait nonsense, it's really not. I'm going to show you how exactly that happened, why it worked, and how you can use the same structure in your business, even if you've never made a video before. Because here's the thing that most professionals get wrong about video. They think it's marketing fluff. They think it's for influencers doing dances on TikTok. They think it's about looking great on camera. Video, when you do it properly, is a handshake. It's the moment a prospect decides, this person understands my problem, I trust them, and I'm ready to work with them. And if you're not using video that way, you're leaving contracts on the table. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact structure of the £300,000 case study, why outcome-centric video beats me-centric content every single time, and the 60-second audit you can do right now to see if your current content is costing you clients. I'm Jeremy. I've spent over 28 years making TV for the BBC, ITV, Netflix. I've done Strictly Come Dancing, Britain's Got Talent, X Factor, all of the shiny floor Saturday night shows. I've worked with £100,000 camera rigs, and I'm here to tell you, you don't need any of that. You just need a story. You need a result, and you need to stop talking about yourself. And by the way, if you're an IFA, an accountant, or a wealth manager, and you're thinking, I'd love to do all this, but I'm terrified of compliance, I've got you. I've put together a free video scorecard. It's a 15-minute diagnostic where I'll map out exactly which videos you should be making to stay safe and still attract the high-value clients you want. Links in the description below. So once you've watched this, go and grab that video scorecard. Right, let's get into it. So, Pabulum, they're a catering company. They work with schools across the UK, and they came to me with a problem. They'd been pitching for new contracts using perhaps what might be called the standard approach. Pitch decks, proposals, in-person presentations, all the usual gubbins, but it wasn't converting. They'd always get to the final round, they'd present their case, and then they'd lose the contract to a competitor, but they couldn't figure out why. Because on paper, they were the better option. Better service, better track record, better pricing, but the decision makers couldn't see it, they couldn't feel it. So Pabulum got in touch and said, we need to show them what we actually do, not just tell them. So we booked a shoot day, one day. We went to one of the schools that Pabulum work in, and we filmed the Pabulum CEO in situ in the actual location with kids and noise going on behind him. We interviewed the chefs, we talked to the teachers about the improvement in the behaviour because of the quality of the food that the kids were eating. We talked to the headmaster and the deputy head about the difference in atmosphere in the school since the kids started eating proper meals. And we also talked to the bursar about the financial impact and what it was like to collaborate with the Pabulum team. And of course, we filmed the kids themselves interacting with the staff at the various Pabulum operations in that school. The cafe for the sixth formers, the hot meals counter, and the playground snack bar where kids could grab healthy snacks on the go. We worked with Pabulum's marketing director to structure the interviews so they were very much about the story before and the story after, and the impact of the change, the outcome of what the kids were eating. So one day of filming, we did a pitch cut, a web version, and an internal version. The total investment was £15,000. 2 weeks later, Pabulum won a pitch using that pitch video. £300,000. That's an ROI of 1,900% from one day's filming. Not bad. Now here's the lesson to all of this. And it's this bit that will save you thousands of pounds and months of wasted effort. Pitch decks weren't working for Pabulum because they were telling the story and the video showed the story. And that's the shift that most professionals miss. You can write a beautiful proposal. You can have the best pricing. You can tick every single box in the tender document, but if the decision maker can't see what you actually do, if they can't visualize the outcome, they'll go with whoever makes them feel most confident. And that's what video does. It removes the guesswork. Instead of asking a prospect to imagine what it's like working with you, you actually show them. You put them inside the experience. You let them see the result before they've even signed the contract. And that's exactly what we did for Pabulum. We showed the school governors exactly what Pabulum delivers, not the process, not the team, the actual outcome. And that outcome was worth £300,000 to Pabulum. Okay, so here's what you do. I call this the outcome audit. Go and look at the last 3 pieces of content that you've posted on LinkedIn, your website, wherever it is, and ask yourself, is this about me or is this about what I do for people? If it's a photo of your team at an away day, that's me-centric. If it's a case study showing how you saved a client £40,000 in tax, that is outcome-centric. If it's a post saying, we're proud to announce our new office or our new website, that is me-centric. If it's a video of a client of yours saying, this firm helped me retire 3 years early, well, that is outcome-centric. And if you look at your content and it's all about you, that's fine. Now you know. Now you can fix it. Because here's the thing, your prospects aren't buying your office. They're not buying your years of experience. They're not even buying your professional qualifications. They're buying the outcome, the result, the thing that you are going to do for them. So show them that. And listen, if you're sat there thinking, well, okay, I get it, but I've got no idea which outcomes to show on camera because I'm in a regulated industry. That's literally what the video scorecard I talked about earlier is for. I'll map out the exact videos you should be making based on your niche, your audience, and your compliance setup and constraints. It's free. And as I said, the link is in the description below. You might be watching this and thinking, right, outcome-centric video, got it. But I still need to look professional, don't I? I need some kind of studio, I need lights, I need all the gear. No, you don't. And that's the trap. That's what I call the polish paradox. Most high trust professionals think they need to look like a TV production before they can even hit record. They're waiting for the perfect setup, the branded backdrop, the ring light, the DSLR. And whilst they're waiting, their competitors who are filming on an iPhone next to a window are the ones that are closing deals. Because here's what I've learned making TV for over 28 years. Authenticity beats polish every single time. I've been around this quite a lot. I've shot Netflix shows with cinema grade cameras. I've also helped people film case studies on iPhones that help them move the needle for their business. The kit actually doesn't matter. The story does. So in the next video in this series, I'm going to break down the polish paradox. I'm going to show you why your professional studio setup is actually, in some senses, a barrier to trust. And I'm going to give you the exact sub £100 lighting rig I use to make IFAs and accountants look like they're in a broadcast studio using stuff that you can buy online today. So make sure you watch that next, because if you're waiting to be ready before you start making videos, that video coming up is going to save you 6 months of procrastination. If this was useful, and I mean genuinely useful, not just yeah, that was fine, do me a big favor, hit subscribe, because I'm building a series here that is going to take you from terrified of video to I've got a library of marketing assets that bring me clients every single month. And if you're an IFA, an accountant, or a wealth manager, anyone in a high trust regulated industry, make sure you grab the scorecard. It's free, it's fast, and it will give you the clarity you're after. As I said, the link is in the description below. See you in the next one.